Welcome to Glow and Grow. It's another day. Praise God. Welcome, welcome. Whew. Today I'm not running around. For right now. How are you all doing? Come on in for the morning message. Good morning, good morning. I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Good, good. I have a great message today. I think I'd have a good message every day, but this one I think is really going to not only help you now, but help you in the future. So hang on tight. I'm just giving it a couple more minutes. I know people like to catch me as soon as I come in. Whew. Fresh air. So good. Good morning. All right, so for the sake of the replay, I'm not going to keep it too long. I see some of you are here already. So the message for today, for Glow and Grow morning chat today, is the importance of picking. It is important to pick what you need versus solely what you want. So where's that coming from? For those of you who don't know, I was in a narcissistic relationship. So in addition to being a toxic relationship coach, mental health professional, I was also in a narcissistic relationship for 10 years. 2 of those years were marriage. And when I got out of the relationship and I started to go through my healing journey, I realized that I had given my time, my life, my time, my energy, my love to someone who did not have the things that I needed to be in a happy, healthy, long-term relationship. Someone who was affectionate. I like people who are affectionate, who shows their love. I like people who are considerate of my feelings. Someone who's respectful, not going to speak aggressively and curse, and if I say something hurts, that they're going to take heed to it and try to resolve it. So someone that really wants peace in the home. Someone who has emotional maturity. What does that look like? Someone who is able to take responsibility when done something wrong, who is not uncomfortable to have uncomfortable conversations, right? Someone who is not more concerned with what other people think versus what their wife thinks, right? Someone who is thinking about the future. I needed someone who is thinking about the future, because I think about the future. I think about, where do I want to be in, 3 months from now, and 6 months from now, and a year from now? What type of environment do I want for my children, right? These are the things that I needed. And when I started to go through my healing journey and say, okay, because we can always talk about the narcissist or the toxic person. And yes, they are very flawed people, unhealthy people, dangerous people. But the key to healing, and again, healing is not just feeling better, but evolving and becoming more wise on your end, is understanding, why did I pick someone and why did I stay with someone for so long that I saw was not healthy for me, right? And one of the things is that I realize, and I see it a lot in our culture, is that we are, and when I say our culture is human beings, right? Our modern day culture as women is that we are picking based off of want versus needs, right? What I see a lot of times is people are picking based on wants, as in, exterior look. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you have to completely ignore how someone looks on the exterior, because you do need to have some type of attraction. But a lot of times I see women, I'm 38, and I see even my peers, we're almost 40, and they're still picking people based off of skin tone and hair texture and height. And, if they're in a circle of friends that are fun, based on culture, if they share the same culture and they like the same music and the same food, like all of that stuff is great. But if they can't give you what you need, which is good morning, Shamat, if they're not giving you, if you're picking people based on that and not based off of what you need, which is someone who can communicate, someone who values family, someone who values peace in the home, someone who values uplifting their wife and making sure that their wife is doing well, who enjoys spending time together, right? Someone that you don't have to beg to apologize when they're wrong, right? You know, these are the things that are most important. So where this can help you is not only in the present. If you are currently in a toxic or narcissistic relationship, you know, and you're trying to get out, yes, we need to understand them and understand, you know, to some extent, we need to understand that they're unhealthy. But once you do that, the real healing is in self. Understanding, how do I shift how I pick people? Right? And I know you may be in a space where you're like, I don't want to pick anyone, Nailah. I don't want to get into any more relationships. I get it. I was there. But the reality is, more than likely, you are going to get into another relationship. And what this also does, this is part of the mindset shifts that I work on with my clients, whether it be in my program, the relationship detox, or my group, or my one-on-ones, is making the necessary mindset shifts. Because when you do that, you also start to trust yourself more. I get a lot of people asking, well, how do you trust yourself again? One, you're upset with yourself, you're disappointed in yourself, you're angry with yourself sometimes that you stuck around in a situation that was so unhealthy for so long. But when you start to realize the mindset shifts that needs to make, you're able to then forgive yourself. You're then able to give yourself grace because you realize, okay, I'm smart. I do make good decisions generally, but these are the areas that I need to tweak. I need to pick people that have qualities that I need versus what I want. I have a coach myself. She's a motivational speaker, and she was sharing how she was picking people based off of, their looks and the circle of people that they're in. And she kept trying to figure out, like, why all my relationships are failing, right? You're not picking a party buddy. You're not picking someone. It's like in high school, I see people still picking people based off of, when they were a teenager, who was part of the cool crew. We're too grown for that. This may be some of the reason, and this is not about a blame, but we do have to take responsibility. We do have to take accountability, right, for our decisions, right? So when you start to make these necessary mindset shifts, good morning, Korean. When you start to make these necessary mindset shifts, you can then trust yourself again because you realize, okay, this is who I was before. This is who I am now. When the time comes for me to move forward, I trust myself again to go and explore new relationships because I know that I'm picking based off of more mature qualities and traits and decisions now. Okay, I hope that message blessed you today. You all have a blessed day. I may be back in live again later, but turn on your notification. If you're new here, welcome. I'm here every morning, Monday to Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can catch me live for the morning message. Last night I did a great live, a candlelit live, I guess you can call it, where I answer some questions. So if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments below and I can come on live and answer some of them as well. Good morning, Mohan. Good morning. All right, y'all have a blessed day and I will see you later.